This bout originally was going to take place at Polaris 9, but it had to be delayed due to the birth of Urijah Faber's daughter, Callie. We hope everything's going well with her back at home, but very early on, Urijah Faber making this aggressive with strong grip breaks against Nicky Ryan. Hands to the face, very much going to make this a scrap.
Yeah, expect Urijah Faber to really take it to Nicky. He wants to get in his head a little bit. He wants to rattle him. He wants to take him out of his element. These guys have trained together before, so they both know what to expect from each other.
I actually completely forgot that had happened.
Yeah. So, you know, the biggest difference you can make is really take them out of their usual frame. Don't make it just another day on the mat. Make it a competition. Really put the pressure on and get a lot of different things going through their head.
That's it. Nicky Ryan chasing Urijah Faber across the mat. We knew he was going to sit to guard early. This is really where he does most of his work. The question is, can he sweep Urijah Faber? He elevates, though. Can he find a leg through?
Yeah. Urijah's working towards the edge of the mat the whole time, though.
Oh, and Urijah's going to get a warning here.
Yeah, he's making it a dirty match. He's making it a nasty match. Look to see... I imagine Nicky's going to look to elevate again with that butterfly guard and turn underneath and looking for the leg lock here.
Yeah, I mean, he got Urijah Faber high up in the air, but Urijah clamped his knees together and didn't let Nicky shoot that leg through with that inside control.
He really is rocking a glorious tan, isn't he? Just had to say that.
It's that Californian sunshine.
Yeah, I've got to get out there.
So Nicky again advancing forward. And it's amusing just how much he can put someone on the back foot by sitting down and shuffling forward. He does it to so many of his opponents. Just shows you how dangerous he is from the bottom here. But make no mistake, if he manages to knock Urijah back and he gets a chance, he will shoot and come up on his knees and try and drive through on top.
Yeah, I think actually there aren't any places that Urijah Faber is safe in this match. If he's underneath, he's going to be in a tough position for those back takes, and when he's on top, he's going to be in a tough position for entries to the leg locks.
Yeah, Nicky's tried a few times just to come up with like a knee tap off the collar tie.
You imagine that Urijah's base is going to be so strong here, though.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's got a pretty extensive wrestling background as well. He was a two-time NCAA qualifier back in 2001 and 2002. Got a quick shot there of Gary Tone and Ethan Cranston in the corner of Nicky Ryan.
Yeah, you can see just how thick Urijah Faber's core is as well. It's very solid. That's some like years of wrestling.
Yeah, Urijah Faber 2 UFC Sub of the Night awards and holds the records for most submissions, most wins, and most finishes in UFC bantamweight history.
Urijah's really just trying to rough Nicky up at this point. Just hand on the neck, pulling down on the head,
I was wondering
pushing on the chest.
If he was going to get a snap down at any point and actually get a chance to enter a guillotine. I don't know if he will.
I think it will be super dangerous.
Yeah, if he does.
Because it's going to give Nicky the opportunity to come up on the leg.
Yeah, I mean, Urijah's got a fantastic squeeze. I mean, all those alpha male guys do. They've practiced it a lot, and it blends in really well with their style of like grappling.
Yeah, you see, so you heard Gary Tonin suggesting perhaps a little bit of knee wrestling to then use that to enter the legs, and there you see it, coming up to the knee just to wrestle for a moment in order to go back down underneath.
Yeah.
You see that knee tap again, just trying to knock Urijah Faber over.
I don't think that's going to work.
Well, having said all of this, he's doing the more positive work.
Well, there's no doubt that Nicky's winning at the moment, and Urijah's playing super defensively, but you know, we could just have this for the next 11 minutes, really, and Nicky would take a decision. I'd be more interested in seeing Nicky try and stand, which is obviously what Urijah wants, allowing Urijah to actually try and wrestle him and see if he can catch something off of those transitions. If this strategy doesn't work after the first, 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Well, we're through the first 4 minutes, and Urijah Faber stands up, and that gives Nicky Ryan the leg entry straight into...
He's in big trouble now.
This cross Ashy.
Yeah, this is very deep already. See, he's completely tied up. He's got control of that far leg too.
See what heel exposure he can get here as he's going to bridge into the side of the knee once he goes back on the heel as well. He's got the secondary leg locked up here to stop Faber withdrawing it and getting back to his base.
Is that
a straight foot lock on the
Yeah, that's
secondary?
what he's trying to do, is use the rear naked choke grip on the secondary leg.
Expecting if he sees the opportunity to switch and turn that into a heel hook.
That's it. He can always go back to the leg he's actually got entangled, which is Faber's left leg. Roll through here. And this is where it's really dangerous for Urijah Faber. He's up on this hip.
Yeah, Nicky has so much space now to start the switch and turn this into...
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Look, he's going to switch back to that heel hook.
No hands anywhere near to defend.
Oh, no, this is it. See, bridging in.
So Urijah doesn't seem to know exactly what to do in this position.
Yeah, he's trying to push that knee off. Rolling again. Oh, and they're going to have to stop for the edge of the mat. Now, you can't restart this in a locked-in heel hook.
Oh, no.
Good tactics.
We get one more drag. We get one more drag.
This might have to be a lift and drag.
Yeah, if you ever needed people to stay in an entangled position.
What a drag it is.
See, look, Nicky Ryan's not even going to let the heel go.
I mean,
oh, this is bad. And the thing is, Urijah's going to try and roll straight out back at, you know, you see.
Oh, they're going to... This is such a... So, you almost have to just say you have to restart here.
Okay, the thing is, in a IBJJF, if you roll off the mat on purpose, it's over.
If
you
it's
can't
on
stop
purpose,
it like
but you had to roll that way to defend.
So
but
if you roll off by accident, you restart them standing and give 2 points.
Yeah,
you can't do that here. But what you could do is tell the referees to bear this in mind when you're making your decision for that
That's not
round.
a bad suggestion, Mr. Strauss.
Yeah.
You want to judge next time?
It's fine as long as it's in the proper defense of a submission, so with toe holds and things like that is fine.
And they've restarted them really right next to the mat again. He's just going to roll again.
Yeah. I would say I'm in favour of restarting them standing.
There we go.
Full drag. What beautiful drag.
That was
beautiful.
It's unfortunate because any way you slice it, this could affect the situation. Urijah Faber trying to defend this heel hook from Nicky Ryan, inside heel hook.
He's almost free, yeah.
He's cleared the knee. Nicky Ryan trying to wrestle Urijah Faber on the way up. He's getting aggravated now.
Nick Brooks not knowing what the hell to do about this. Urijah Faber almost forgetting that we're in a grappling match.
He's pushing on the shoulders. I'm inclined to let this go.
Oh yeah, I'd let it go.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
He's going for a Krav Maga throat jab.
Oh,
with the
heavy collar ties.
That was a solid club.
Nick is not happy about this. On the hand on the neck, hands on the face.
He's just trying to push him around, pull the crown of his head, trying to upset the posture, but...
You know what? If I was Urijah, I actually wouldn't want to be pissing off Nicky Ryan right now.
Yeah, look, I said this in the run-up to this build-up, okay? A lot of people, we always kind of use the narrative, Nicky Ryan, he's 17, but let me tell you, this kid...
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. This kid is a fully grown, aggressive, 165-pound man. I know his bout's down at 145, but yeah, he walks around at like 165. The kid is very capable of dealing with the physicality of these kind of bouts. Urijah Faber getting upset with the referee.
No, Nick's spot on here. You know, the fingers can't go near the eyes because then you risk eye pokes and cuts and stuff like that. It's side of the face, top of the head. Don't go in that area between the eyes.
So Nicky Ryan trying to get some wrist grips going here, and he's using that knee wrestling style again, coming partially up in order to re-enter the legs. 6:45 left here.
Urijah Faber almost accidentally passed the guard there.
The best kind.
Nicky Ryan again coming forward here.
You know what? This is a really good learning experience for Nicky Ryan. Just to have the experience of dealing with someone who is just trying to rough you up, basically.
Yeah,
no attempts to pass the guard. He's just trying to make you uncomfortable as possible. I do think that Nicky, at the moment, definitely up on the scorecards. So far, I haven't seen anything from Urijah Faber that would make me think he has not only just any way of taking a round, but any way of getting the submission as well.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Dan. He's really trying to rough up Nicky, and it will be great for Nicky in the long run to go through this.
This is interesting.
The elevation. Ryan gets him up, not able to drive that leg through the middle.
So heavy with his hips.
Yeah, he was very heavy with the hips and just kept his frame on Nicky's neck as well, stopped him getting under.
Yeah, at this point, well, to be honest, since the first 10 seconds of this match, Urijah Faber has only tried not to lose. He has yet to show anything that he's trying to actually win.
Well, he could be waiting to try and get Nicky Ryan frustrated particularly with all those hits, and then capitalize when he stands up. He did just try to jump over to the guillotine.
It's an interesting take on it. Yeah, that's the most offensive thing he's done all matches, attempt that jumping guillotine over the top.
Yeah, let's see if he can look for any more of those snap downs. We're going to go into the final 5 minutes here. Josh Palmer, Tom Barlow, and Daniel Strauss bringing you the last of tonight's action from Polaris 10.
What a night we've had.
We've had an incredible night.
Oh, it's been a great show, an amazing show.
Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping that up shortly with Dan Hardy after the conclusion of this bout. But Nicky Ryan looking to go back underneath. Oh, I love this half style of coming up to then create space to go back underneath. It's really interesting to try and force some movement out of the opponent.
You're seeing Urijah starting to try and jump towards that neck now, which he wasn't doing at the start of the match. So, like I said, it could be his tactic to try and wear Nicky down with his aggression.
You know, I'm really wondering if sorry, when I talk to Nicky after this, if I get some trash talk out of him. I think he'd be warranted at this point.
He's a pretty respectful guy.
You know, it's one of the things that he threatens so much from this position. You know, the wrist grips, the off-balance backwards, pulling forwards. It's unlimited offense, which just makes it so hard to deal with.
Urijah's opted to go one knee inside this time, which is a new thing for him.
Yeah, well, Nicky Ryan with both in steps still on the inside here.
Again, you see he's just trying to reach over that neck, trying to jump into that guillotine position with the chin strap.
It's really not going to work unless Nicky legitimately puts everything into coming up for a sit up into the butterfly guard, or to try and wrestle, sweep from this position. Otherwise, the chance of getting this guillotine, Urijah's going to have to overcommit a lot more than he is. And the reason he's not doing that is because he's so worried about getting caught in those leg entanglements.
Yeah, although to be fair to him, he survived an immensely deep inside position.
Wow, you know what? A bit of controversy there. There's a bit of controversy.
Yeah,
he survived, and you know he was in a bad position when they restarted. But you cannot restart a heel hook
you can't.
in the same position that you left it.
So Nicky Ryan again trying to find a grip behind the knee, allow him to pummel through.
You know, had there been a
cage
cage
use this
wall,
to come on top now.
had there been a cage wall on that heel hook attempt, and Urijah unable to roll out, who knows?
Oh, and Nicky Ryan, got the grip elevated through. Oh, and he sits back down. I thought Urijah for a second might be able to hit a double there.
Yeah, I was hoping for a blast double.
The only thing he's hitting at the moment is Nicky Ryan's face.
Yeah, really trying to rough up Nicky Ryan here. And to be fair, you know, we honestly thought that was something he might do, you know, try and turn it into a scrap.
Yeah, we didn't think literally, though.
No, well, we use it metaphorically, don't we? We knew he was going to try and push the pace as well, but really it's Nicky Ryan pushing the pace.
Nicky's inverted now. He could have a sniff a leg there.
Let's have a look. 2.5 left in this one. Both title fights so far going the distance. The third maybe.
Nice little hip switch in the air from Urijah, just to counter that elevation.
This is 2 or 3 times that Nicky Ryan's managed to elevate Urijah. Faber, what is it that Faber's doing, guys, that's managing to shut the attack down?
Well, he's just turning his hips in the air and it's killing the butterfly hooks, and he's able just to bounce off them.
You know, he's fought for so long and wrestled for so long. That gives you a base and a relationship with gravity that seems almost impossible. He's just able to get into the correct position to stop Nicky from getting all the way underneath him.
Oh, he's jumping. He's got that chin strap now as well.
Oh, it just slips out. That was probably the deepest bite that Urijah Faber's had. Nowhere near, but still deeper than he had before.
Yeah, Nicky's now into this half butterfly position. Well, Urijah's stapled that other leg to the ground.
1.5 minutes left of this match. Still, you know, definitely a lot more in the last round of this title fight, where Urijah's gone for some submissions, but it's really barely gone for submissions. Hasn't really been able to get anywhere through.
Oh, Nicky Ryan's, well, he just couldn't quite get the bite above the kneecap, slipped a little bit low. Half guard with that single butterfly here, back to...
People also need to understand how difficult it is to grapple with someone when you've been going for 15 minutes bare-chested.
Nicky Ryan looking for a triangle entry briefly. I mean, his triangle armbar series is phenomenal. We saw him just take Phil Harris out with that, but yeah,
but this is not Phil Harris. This is a very, very experienced fighter. Not to say that Phil Harris isn't, but you know, realistically, Urijah Faber on a much higher level there.
Yeah, one of the things we wondered outside of the leg locks was would Nicky Ryan be able to find a route to the back?
It's just Uriah Faber is just essentially just a rock at this point. You can't really do anything to him apart from that one very close leg lock attempt. Can't really do anything to him, but at the same time, a rock's not going to do anything to you, which is kind of the story of this match.
It's incredibly hard to fight someone that's not really doing anything apart from maintaining
He's
posture.
not opening up.
Tries to dive over once more. 10-second clacker comes in. We're going to see the match out here. It's Nicky Ryan against an inside heel hook. With less than 5 seconds left. He's bridging in, and the time expires as Nicky Ryan gets a final entry.
Yeah, what a great way to finish that. Really put a full stop on that match for Nicky.
Yeah, I think Nicky Ryan's obviously going to take the decision here.
Yeah, no doubt.
But you know, as you say, what an experience for him to go through. You know, Uriah Faber trying to rough you up, trying to deal with that kind of base and wrestling constantly from that position.
Yeah, it's an excellent experience for Nicky.
Match.
You know, it's going to help him in just mental toughness to go through someone collar tying you and slapping you in the face for 15 minutes.
Yeah. I'm going to be interested to see what Uriah Faber has to say after this. Let's take a look at some of the replays here. So this was one of the entries from Nicky Ryan. Guys, talk us through this. I'm going to go talk for the winner.
Yeah, he used that butterfly guard just to elevate Urijah and then backstep over the other leg and start entangling it. And as soon as he saw that heel, he started to bite into the heel hook. Uriah Faber didn't really look to know what to do in this situation and rolled out of bounds, which is obviously a good tactic to start freeing up the position. And then from there, we got that restart, and Faber was able just to push out and then defend Nicky's takedown attempt.
Yeah, a few times Nicky looking to turn some of those scrambles into a takedown attempt, but he's realistically never was going to put Uriah on his back in that way. Just scrambling back to the feet. Nicky pulling guard the entire time and just trying to work the entire time off the back.
Yeah, this is probably Uriah's best attempt here, just diving over for that chin strap.
Even that, it was nowhere near.
Yeah, Nicky easily defended it. And this is just the end of the match. Nicky again diving on that heel hook.
Really nice,
beautiful. And Urijah just survived until the end. So let's go over to our announcer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this championship contest, our sponsor, Tyrone Sullivan from Faber, will be presenting the championship belt. This contest goes the distance, and we go to your judges. Their decision, your winner, by unanimous decision, and still your Polaris Featherweight Champion, Nicky